The great, eloquent parliamentary shades of Gladstone and Disraeli are still at rest in their well-appointed tombs. Tonight's debate offered no challenge to their memories, gave us no flares of high oratory, original wit, or even a really fresh presentation of established themes. At the heart of tonight was one real test, and curiously, it didn't involve the Prime Minister. It centered on whether Justin Trudeau could use some of those 120 minutes to get out of the rut in the polls he finds himself, having ceded to Thomas Mulcair the position of real challenger to Stephen Harper. Actually, this election is really about which of the two opposition leaders gets to harvest the largest swath of those voters who are tired of the Conservatives, who want, in particular, Stephen Harper to go. Will it be Trudeau or Mulcair? It was imperative for Justin Trudeau that he place himself where he was as the contender just a few months ago, knock Mulcair back and regain that status. Well, the one segment of the debate that spoke to that contest was ostensibly over the Clarity Act. Trudeau made a good effort to tag Mulcair with his 50 votes plus one position on separation. And Trudeau had energy, and he gave it a good try. But I don't think he made the big breach he needed. On the other hand, Mulcair did a reasonable rebuff on the charity challenge, but it was not the clearly superior performance over Trudeau that he needed. Ironically, in this section, I think it was Stephen Harper with his from the sides interjection, "Why are you two bringing this up at all now," separation, that had the best of that moment. Mr. Trudeau overall actually got a touch of an assist from Thomas Mulcair. The opposition leader really wasn't all through the night all that he should be or could be. He had no errors. There were no explicit flaws, but he was always a little late getting in, and that deliberate, controlled manner of his, I thought, was just a little too low-key. Well, to sum up the central contest, Trudeau did okay. He definitely kept himself in the game, but he didn't vault past or displace his main challenger, which is Mulcair. And Mulcair, for his part, did not consolidate his superior position. His performance left it, for now, still open to a challenge. And Stephen Harper. Perhaps because he's the real veteran of these affairs, he was the most composed. He was ready with the counter-arguments, had a few moments of what passes, in his case, for passionate statement, and he was perhaps best or most vivid on the ISIS or terror question, and put the question of support for that mission very firmly back on his opponents. Elizabeth May was quick, vivid, and added a necessary dynamic. All in all, this was as interesting as any debate can be without a man whose name doesn't rhyme with rump. For The National, I'm Rex Murphy.